Hope y'all having a great week so far. Out running errands. Thought I'd make a quick video for y'all. It feels like the older you get, the harder it is to actually take care of yourself. I know a lot of us, we see our parents doing things and we don't understand why they don't treat themselves as the best version of themselves, they tell us to. And it's one simple reason, when you don't keep up with your habits and you don't stay consistent, life gets a hold of you. I'm only 24, and I thought I'd make this video for people that just turned 18, or people that are just coming into adulthood. Disciplines like you enforcing yourself, it's not just a matter of I did this when I was a kid, so it's just gonna keep going with me. It's like, I did this when I was a kid, so I have a head start over a lot of other people that have not started yet. They say it's never too late to start, and that's completely true. However, one thing that people fail to tell you is the more you wait to start is the longer it's gonna take to get to where you want to be in life. I made a video about it a while back, but who do you want to be in life, Not in the future and not anywhere, but now. You have to see yourself in the present state to get to where you want to be. You have to see yourself already being there. That's why I said that the older you get, the harder it feels like it is to take care of yourself. Because if you're not already taking care of yourself, it feels like you're farther away from your goal of where you wanted to be in the past. So, the quicker you can get to your goals, it's better. However, don't get caught in the facade of, I need it now. Because things do take time. This is kind of a funny video, because this is kind of how my first video was. Riding and reflecting. Whenever you have a goal or a vision for yourself, you have to constantly be in pursuit and constantly be working towards it. And the quicker you get there, the better it is for you. But you have to trust the process, basically. Another thing is, the older you get, the more people you meet. So a lot of the times people will put their needs or their desires onto you, and you don't think of it it's your responsibility, but a lot of the times we end up picking up on it and we try to help them along their journey in making their dreams and reality happen. It's never a bad thing. However, when you are not meeting your needs and you're achieving your goals, you're pushing yourself back in a sense of, I have places I want to be in life. So, in a sense, you're devaluing yourself, and you're also, you're basically telling yourself, don't take me seriously. That's simple. We do that every day with tasks and habits we have to get done. But on the grander scale of things, when you're not achieving the goals you say you want to achieve, you're basically telling yourself I don't matter. I don't really care about myself. So when you want to get somewhere, it's just not going to happen like that. One thing I've noticed as I've gotten older is you have to have not levels, you have to have reasons or work for a purpose, work for a higher calling, as some will say. Even with getting a job in Rich Dad Poor Dad, it says never work for money. The reason that is because it's not just about attaining something for the now. It's about the longer scale in things. How invested in this are you going to be in 10 years? So with this time you're using now, how is it going to affect you 10 years from now? A lot of times we don't think like that until the time comes, and then when it gets here, you know, we're thinking like, damn, I've wasted 30 years of my life. You were learning things, learning skills, but you didn't have a way of making it valuable to yourself. So how can you make things valuable for yourself, you know? I feel like that's how the Matrix gets a lot of us, because the older you get, you're told things about, you know, how things should be. You're told a lot of different, not stories, but you're told a lot of beliefs based off other people's lives. So as you get to a point of maturity, as they call it, you either have achieved your belief, or you're told to settle for someone else's belief. And it could be wrong, it could be right, but because you've not had your solution happen, you kind of end up just going with the flow and believing what somebody else says. Because it's like, why keep trying to find this thing and come off as an outlier, outlaw. Come out as an outlaw. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Riding and Reflecting. Until next time, guys.